25-point lead.
Give them credit, though, Ernie.
Yeah, they still come back.
They hung in there.
And that 9-0 run late was huge, 92-89. The Raptors are through to take on the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Monday night at 7 o'clock.
DeRozan goes for 32 on 12 out of 24. And it's the first time they've won a series in something under the limit. You know, they've won a couple of best-of-7s in 7, won a best-of-5 in 5. They win this best-of-7 in 6. And here's what they were saying after the game.
We was up 15 or 16 points with 6 minutes, 7 minutes to go, whatever it was, and I think we thought it was over with, and it's not. The three-point ball in this league is so lethal that you relax, and it'll get another team back into the game quickly.
The one thing I said over and over, and when we were down, it's going to hurt if you want to win. So just accept the pain if you want to win. If you don't want to accept the pain, then sit here on the bench and we'll put someone else in. And those guys kept rising to the occasion. They were exhausted, as we talked about, and it hurt. But it hurts to win in this league.
I think we came back because we stopped thinking that we're going to come back in one possession. You can't come back in one possession. You got to keep fighting through it and keep playing hard for 2 minutes at a time. And that's what we did tonight. That's why we were able to come back.
We gave up the lead by not passing the ball, not moving the ball as much in that span that we had. But I mean, you live and you learn. You know, we got to win. They played extremely hard. Give them credit on how aggressive they played defensively and offensively. But you know, we on to the next one, and we're prepared for the next one.
You know, we just a team up north that, you know, we don't get a lot of respect, and I like that. But I know what we have in that locker room. We got some fighters and scrappers in the locker room. The guys are going to compete. Like Doug said earlier, we make it hard on ourselves sometimes, but at the end of the day, they're going to go down swinging.
How valuable is the 3-day rest going to be now?
You back all right?
I'm straight.
It's going to be critical then.
That's funny.
Game 6, Raptors, as we recap it, Raptors led 71-46. 5 minutes to play in the third, 34-7 run. Raptors finish 14-9, and the Bucks are knocked out in the first round for the 7th straight time. But as Charles said, there is a bright future ahead for that team from Milwaukee.
Yes, I love what they've done. The Greek Freak is fantastic. Thon Makers got a chance.
Malcolm Brogdon.
Jabari Parker get well soon, but they got to get some guard, because their half-court offense is going to be the biggest problem they've got, because they kind of just go one-on-one. I think the announcer was talking about, I forget who was broadcasting that game, they were kind of just going one-on-one the first half, and then
it was Kevin Harlan. But then when the game sped up and they start making threes, you can see they have to play fast. But at some point in the NBA, you're going to have to learn to play in a half court. But I want to, and I take my hat out to them. They could have packed it in. Yeah, well, you're down 25.
Yeah, and you're a young team, but they hung in there. Give Jason some credit. I really liked the way they battled. But then I'm going to give Toronto credit, because not only did they tie it up, they got behind. And Coach Casey does a fantastic job. They got a good team, really good series. I like the way those teams competed.
Shaq, what's your gut reaction when you hear Toronto and Cleveland in the Eastern Conference semis? They met in the conference finals last year. It was Cleveland in 6. What is your immediate first take on this series this year?
I think Cleveland still has the advantage. You know, they're going to start on the road. Toronto's going to start on the road. Cleveland plays excellent basketball at home. They're well rested. You know, every now and then a team that gets more than 5 days of rest will come out rusty, and, you know, the opponent can steal game one. But I think Cleveland is ready. I think they're determined. I think they're focused, and I think they want to get back and do it two times in a row.
Those 3 wins were all tight games, under 4 points, and that other win for Toronto came on the last night of the regular season, everybody resting.
To me, it comes down to belief. Does Toronto think they can really beat the Cavs? Like, and I think Shaq understands what I mean. Like, you might say, yeah, we can, but do you really mean it?
Right.
And I think that's what it's going to come down to, because everything in the East goes to Toronto. Through Cleveland. Everybody knows that LeBron's the greatest player in the world, but Toronto, I think DeRozan believes it. I do. But I wonder if those other guys really believe it. And that's what it's going to come down to, how much help DeRozan can get. Those boys can't be playing halfway, good game, bad game. For you to beat a really good team, a great team with a great player like LeBron, even if you don't win the game, you got to make them respect you.
So Monday, that one gets going in the
That's on TNT?
Eastern Conference semifinals. Yes, we'll have it for you.